winding down their road trip. And, of course, Chris Bosh. It's only his second game with the new team. The coaching staff has been working heavily with him to bring him on board, help him provide that impact they're hoping for.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
To the inside, and stolen by Drummond. Rozier looking around. A three-pointer, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
It's Wall with the drive. Oladipo for three. Rebound by the Pistons. Rozier with the ball. Pass to Murray. Here's Sabonis. Rocket 6. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Still trying to improve his efficiency from range. It's a nice looking shot there from Sabonis.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit on D. Now here's Wall. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jones drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Bay. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The kick out to Bosh. Trying his luck from deep. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
.132 left to play in the first. Rozier for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Murray. It's Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Wall. He takes it in. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
so close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Left side, Wall. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Melton. From about 19 feet, count the basket.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Here's Bay. Back to Hayes. From the arc. It's rebounded by Najee. Memphis trailing here. Lets it go from deep. And Brooks is good for three.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Right wing. Back to Hayes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's stolen by Hachimura. Granger outside. Back to Hayes. On the wing, Granger for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Nice shot by Brooks.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Here's Hayes. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Granger for the 3. The Pistons rebound. Pass to Hayes. In the corner, Granger with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Hayes. Launches it. No good that time. Memphis leading by 8. On the wing, Brooks. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so they foul intentionally. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Granger misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Wall's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Offensive rebound. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Out to the wing. Servitas.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just keep battling.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. Three-pointer, Granger, his fifth miss, out 2 for 7 from the floor. And the shot goes in. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Granger. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Bosh. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Granger. Murray outside. Harrell trying to free himself up. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Wall with the ball for Memphis. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Bosh. Kicks it out to Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Granger outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Granger. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Memphis. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here's Wall. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Here's Wall. Here he goes. Pass to Doumbouya. Just 3 to shoot. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Doumbouya's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. To the left wing. Rozier for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Rozier's got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
They get the rebound.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Bosh. And he gets it back. Back to Murray. Stolen by Bosh. And the jam by Doumbouya.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Pass to Bay. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside, Jones. Here's Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And you got to like the interior game of Bosch. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
To the left side wing. Pass to Rozier. Fires from deep. It's stolen by Wall.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. And Jones has it in the corner. And Murray now top of the key. And it's Murray with the jam.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. He really turns on the Jets in the open floor.
All with it. Oladipo outside. And Wall. Here we go now. Going inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Jones. Misses the one-handed jam. Stolen by Doumbouya. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to Danny Granger.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Jones. The shot missing. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Granger. Lays it up and banks it in. Granger's got his third bucket of the night.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Melton. Here's Craig. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Craig's got his first 2 points of the night.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Granger misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Melton's shot is good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Granger misses.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And that one's good. Brooks.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now because of the way everything is going is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Pass to Noel. Back to Granger. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Granger's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Jones, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Granger.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Wall attacking. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Granger misses.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's the 3. Rebound by Harrell. Granger outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Wall. Pass to Jones. Driving to the basket. And then Bosch with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Granger outside. Chris Bosch with the rebound. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Will it go? It's rebounded by Memphis. Oladipo right side. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Count that bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Wall.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
You know, the word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
And Oladipo. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us.
Dropping 30 on Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation.